this episode of the Poundcast is sponsored by Louisville Vegan Foods, which is they make Louisville vegan jerky. Okay. And you can check this product out at lvjco.com. And it's all meatless jerky. Okay. And they've got flavors such as, they have classic flavors like buffalo dill, and they've got General Tso's, and they have smoky Carolina barbecue. But they also have fun small batch flavors, kind of limited edition flavors that come out every month. And right now, the newest flavor is Serengeti's Chicago Italian beef sandwich. And last month's flavor was Farby's roast beef and cheddar. And they also have some Shelby Park honey barbecue available. And and it looks like I think this was sold out, but not anymore. Riff Raff's orange chicken is actually still, I think that was sold out. Now it's back. So you can get that all at lvjco.com. And check this out. This stuff is bagged in the United States, in Louisville, Kentucky, and it has a shelf life of 9 months. And this is the best part is that you can get, if you go to the website and order online, if you use the code word Poundcast, you can get 20% off your order. And that's a deal. Okay. And if you don't want to get a deal and you want to pay full price, you can go to a store such as Sprouts or Whole Foods, and you can get it there. You could do whatever you like. It's your world. It's your jerky. Ultimately, it's your vegan jerky. So once again, use the code word Poundcast, and you get 20% off if you go online. Okay, so thank you to Louisville Vegan Jerky, Louisville Vegan Foods. You know what? They might have actually changed their name to Louisville Vegan Jerky Company. It looks like, or something like that. Anyway, okay. This show is also sponsored by viewers and listeners like you. Okay, and that's through Patreon. We have a Patreon account. It's patreon.com/Poundcast. And not only do you support the show through that, but you also get benefits. You get extended versions of every episode, and we call it Unzipped. So we do about an hour for the main show, and then we go unzipped, and we do another half hour to an hour there. So you get bonus. You get bonus action, and we get kind of a little more freaky, a little more down and dirty, I feel like. And actually, this episode today or tonight or whenever you're listening to this will be we're going to get into some music stuff. I'm going to get into smooth jazz. People were asking me, what are my top smooth jazz tracks? I'm going to get all into it on this Unzipped. So, and we're going to upload it directly to Patreon so that there's no, we don't get dinged, for any copyright issues or anything like that. So we're going to get semi deep, not too deep. I mean, they're going to be pretty obvious picks, but we're going to get into it. And we have, well, I don't know. And yeah, that's all I'll mention for now. So that's all I'm going to mention right now. Check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/thepoundcast. If you want to see highlight clips or just video of the main episode. And then you can also go to the Instagram account, which is The Poundcast. And we have a TikTok account as well, The Poundcast. I think there's even a Twitter account, to be honest, if I'm being honest. Okay, I think that's all that we need to mention before we start the show. And then, I'll start the show, I'll explain what's going on. So, yeah, let's roll the clip. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. Before I roll the clip, we have a remix. Okay, so the Poundcast theme song is oftentimes remixed by listeners, and they oftentimes they get their Patreon subscribers, they have access to the stems and they'll remix it, but sometimes people just do covers, and in which case they don't really need the stems. But we have a remix here from Jason Odd, whose band is Weird Artifacts. If you want to check out Weird Artifacts, look up Weird Artifacts on YouTube or Bandcamp or wherever. And Jason Odd has a remix here called Hunch Drunk. And I actually, I'm not even really, from what I remember listening to this one, I don't even know if this is necessarily a remix of the Poundcast theme song, but it is a remix of stuff that is Poundcast related. Hunch Drunk. And so this is from Jason Odd, and this is really cool, by the way. So here is a remix from Jason Odd, Weird Artifacts, Hunch Drunk. And now let's roll the clip.
Get you drunk off my hunch.
Ooh, look at that Quasimodo looking girl right there. She coming this way. Ooh, with a hump.
He's gonna be love drunk off this booty.
Booze or butt.
Love drunk off this booty.
Booze or butt.
Stretch it out.
I could be your baby.
Stretch it out. Grind it ripe quick.
It's like nut, bruh.
What's that?
Okay, that was cool, huh?
That was cool. That was dope.
Yeah. Thank you to Jason Odd for that one. You'll hear the full version of it at the end of the episode. Now, this is welcome to the Poundcast. My name is Brent Weinbach, and Doug is on tour. He's in Australia. He's in Australia, mate. I can't really do it, but
He's down under.
He's down under, mate. Yeah, we got Doug. He's down in Indy. He's in Australia. And
so in his place we have Jack Birch. Okay, Jack Birch filling in, and
I'm becoming an official stand-in of sorts.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
pleasure to be here.
Can you do an Australian accent?
Doug's down under, mate. Doug's dealing with dingoes, mate.
It's really an interesting thought to me. An English person doing an Australian accent, because a lot of times, well, people don't even, I think some people who maybe aren't that familiar will oftentimes just make them the same accent or something like that. And so to hear an English person do an Australian accent is interesting to me, because
I feel like a lot of American people also maybe can't tell the difference.
that's what I mean. Yeah, I think that they don't even tell the difference. Yeah. But and I don't even, when I'm going,
Doug is down in Australia.
maybe that's not even an Australian accent. Maybe that's more of a New Zealand accent or something like that.
New Zealand. Yeah, maybe. I think of Flight of the Conchords for New Zealand.
New Zealand accent is a little bit like this, but then if you want to go Australian, no, it's like, Laurie, look at these lasses.
I don't know. No, that sounds Scottish. Actually, I can't even do it.
Go on to
Crikey, mate.
You call
It's a
that a
hard one to
knife?
get.
You call that a knife? That's no knife. Now this is a knife.
Something like that, right?
That was a bit Irish, to be honest.
Yeah, a little bit.
You call that a knife? That's not a knife. This is a knife. Oh, what are you doing with a knife right there? Well, I told him that's a note. Well, you wouldn't be knowing what you're doing with a knife now, would you?
Can you do an Irish accent?
Potato.
Yeah. Can you do a Scottish accent?
Okay, what do they say in Scotland? Hey, you wee little dunderhead. No, not really. I'm not really good at any accent.
I've got me kilt. You got to clean me kilt. Would you clean me kilt? I soiled me kilt. Oh, would you look at that? I just soiled me kilt. I soiled it.
Can you clean me kilt? I've got brown stains all over my kilt.
I've got blue stains.
I've
I
got
got
it's.
brown stains.
I've got brown stains all on my kilt. It's spreckled with brown stains. Almost sounds kind of German or something. Sprechen Sie Deutsch mit Kilt? I can't really do it.
Spreckens me kilt.
Sprechen Sie my kilt?
Yeah,
Me lucky
flawless.
number one dime. Do you ever watch the comedy of Tim Fine? Can you do it? Can you do a Can you do different regions of England?
No, the first time I was on the Poundcast, you asked me this.
I did. Sorry.
Yeah. And I tried, and I'm not good, so.
You can't do Manchester.
You've been
Maybe
to
I asked that
You've
last
been to
time.
the Edinburgh Fringe. I got brown stains at the Fringe.
I've got brown stains on my kilt. Expect to make it. Who's next? Hey, McConaughey. Hey, McConaughey. McDonald. Have you looked at McDonald's farm? He's got animals, pigs, cows.
Big
Old
Macs.
McDonald. Look, not to be no offense, but McDonald's been having sexual relations with his farm animals. I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble, but old McDonald, you know McDonald, old, he's been having
Ronald.
relations with his animals. I've got
Wow.
what? Did you look at Scrooge's? Did you look at Scrooge McDuck's kilt? He's got a lucky number one dime kicked into the seat of his kilt. What are you eating, Scrooge? I don't know.
That's very good.
He's eating his dimes. I'm trying to recall this bit that my sister and I kind of came up with. Anyway, hey, if you want to see bits like that, come to our show on our in-person show in Los Angeles, in Santa Monica, at the Crow. Okay, so you can't do. Can you do a Cornwall accent?
Cornwall West Country. They're like cider freaks over there. So like,
Man, I mean, I'm sorry if I'm asking the same stuff we talked about probably
no,
at one
I
point.
don't think we went to the West Country last time. What is
What
that like? I can't even think what that's
I
like.
feel like
It's
Cornwall
almost
is
like a pirate accent.
Oh, is that right? I
Yarn,
thought it was
yeah.
more. Well, let's see. Cornwall, they're a little bit more. I don't know, something like, well, I'm from Cornwall. Well, that's right. We're actually from Cornwall. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. What about a Bath? Someone from Bath?
I have no idea.
Do you listen to Herbalizer, man? I'm from Bath. Hey, did you listen to Herbalizer?
I don't know. There was a guy from Bath that I knew, and he
loves
kind of sounded
Herbalizer.
like that. He sounded like that. He was into Herbalizer. You know
You listen
Herbalizer?
to Herbalizer, mate.
Well,
That's kind of that was the voice I did for DJ Damien.
oh, right.
It got lowered.
Yeah.
DJ Diamond.
Yeah,
Call me on my
mate.
mobile.
Yeah, call me on my mobile, mate. I
Um,
would call that just like a uni accent, like a university accent.
oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. A uni accent. So there's a university accent. You say?
Yeah, I would say there is.
What
That's
is that?
proper banters, mate.
What does that mean? What
When you go to the
university?
Herbalizer show.
What about this?
You going to Garage Nation, mate? We're going down to Garage Nation later today. You go, yeah.
You go to the LCR. The LCR was some kind of I don't know, some sort of function room that was at the school that I studied at in England.
Hmm.
You going to the LCR?
Was that in Nottingham?
No,
No.
it was in Norwich.
Norwich, yeah.
Yeah, Norwich. There's different ways people pronounce Norwich too. They go Norwich, or there's Norwich, rhyming
Like,
with porridge. Yeah. Of course, the incorrect way to pronounce it is people say Norwich. But anyway, all right. Well, enough of all that. Now, well, actually, it kind of transitions into what we're going to get into today. I think. I mean, we're going to look at some and listen to some English PSAs, I guess, right? That you picked out.
PIFs, I found they're called.
They're called what?
PIFs. PIFs.
Okay, so that's
Public Information Films.
That's funny. Okay, public information film, and they're from the 70s.
Yeah, these ones are from the 70s.
And how did you come across these? Why did you stumble into this? What's this all about? What's this
Well,
all
I was
about?
looking. There's a interesting website called archive.org. It's kind of like,
I
yeah,
know it.
you know, it's
I
like
mean,
yeah.
yeah.
And
There's-
I was just looking for interesting videos and stumbled across them. Yeah. And then there's a whole slew of them, and I think they're interesting because they're like, well, we'll see when we watch them, but they're quite dark, and I guess they're to like scare people into doing things, but they're kind of ridiculous things as well.
Well, yeah, archive.org is a government site, I think,
Yeah.
that archives everything. It's a kind of is it maybe part of the, I don't know actually, but it's anyway, a lot of people use it to store their podcast stuff sometimes. We do for the Legacy Music Hour podcast that I do. But yeah, I just realized, and before we get into this first PSA, that just wanted to check if there were any there is a voice message actually, and yeah, so we'll do that too. We're gonna also, aside from these PSAs or PIFs, we're gonna also if people wrote in about some problems that they have and we need to solve those, we'll deal with that, and we're gonna deal with. We have some phone messages as well. So okay, were you gonna say anything? Say something? I think no.
No,
Okay.
I'm raring to get into them.
Okay, well, here's this one. Where's your lad? This is called. We'll see what this is all about. I'm going to share my. I guess I'll share everything. I'll share everything.
Share everything, mate.
I'll share everything. I'll share everything. Let's see.
Show
here.
it
Sorry.
all.
Let me share it all here. I'm going to be. Okay, so this is archive.org. We're watching this on now. I wonder if I should let me see if I can I wonder if you should share. You think I should share it?
Yeah, I think it would work better if you shared it.
Just out of curiosity, I wonder how this is going to look. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Here, I'll just I'm trying to put a good placement for us on here. Okay, so is this small for you right now?
It's not full screen, but it looks okay. You can just see the rest of the website, but I think that'll be okay.
Well, here, if I do this,
Yeah.
I'm wondering what this does, where it puts us exactly, like where it puts our things. I don't know.
I think we're in the corner, and because it's like square format, I think we won't cut.
Oh
too
yeah,
much of
yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah. Good point. Here, I'll put it over here. Oops. Oh well. Here it comes.
Over 1,000 people a year still get injured by fireworks.
For parents to supervise children's activities during
More than 2/3 of them are children. Do you know where your child is in the weeks up to November the 5th? Out collecting? Getting fireworks from...
Let me just pause this right here. November the 5th. That's what is that? Boxing Day or something?
That is fireworks night.
Fireworks night. That's what it's called.
It's called fireworks night.
Sorry. So okay.
It's something to do. There was a guy who tried to blow up Parliament, and they caught him, and then the night is a remembrance of them catching him or something.
And so
It was
they
like foiled a terrorist plot.
in celebration of capturing this guy trying to bomb Parliament.
Yeah.
They bomb the sky.
Yeah.
Or it's like a tribute to him that they're bombing. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's called Fireworks Night.
Yeah, bonfire night or fireworks night.
Because I remember going to some fireworks thing, and it probably was around then. Yeah, November.
Yeah, it would have been that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Older children? Parents. Where's your child tonight? Where's that boy?
Oh wow! So they died, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they blew.
They died.
blew up.
Wow. Okay. Wow. He's going. Where's the boy? And then boom, he he gets and he blows up. They die, and the woman is thinking, "I have a premonition that I think I died. I think he died. I mean, a kid died just now. How do I replay this?"
It's pretty interesting that they just wouldn't know where their kids are either. They'd be watching this and then they'd just remember, oh, where is my lad tonight?
What are they watching? EastEnders or something like that?
Yeah, they're watching EastEnders,
So look.
Coronation Street.
Where's your child tonight?
Did you see how hungry that boy was for fireworks?
Yeah, no, these are some pyromaniacs here.
Where's that boy?
Where's that boy? It's funny because the explosion seems to happen in their living room, while they're watching EastEnders, Boom. Her face says, I don't know where he is, but I felt him dissipate.
And her face is all glowing as well.
It's pretty, yeah. It's almost like she's getting in, like the police showed up and they're just shining a flashlight in her face or something, There you go. And they're kind of busting her for negligence or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it is dark as heck, man. It's dark as heck.
They're all really dark. They're all definitely just made to like scare people.
Why did you do this? What were you? Sorry, I asked you this. How did you get into this? What? You go on archive.org.
Yeah, I go on there sometimes just because it's interesting, like to find old things.
Why were you looking for specifically British PSAs?
I just stumbled across them. I stumbled across a couple, then wanted to look up more, and yeah, they all have this like weird vibe.
Are you
weird
oftentimes
messages.
looking for English stuff, or just it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter, no. No, this is like the first time really I went into like the British stuff.
Do you like old British stuff, or are you more into old stuff from the United States?
It's both good. It's both weird in its own right.
Do you have a lot of English pride?
No, not really.
I just want to see what's going on with these guys here. I mean, I was wondering. I think it tells a story, actually, right?
It does.
So what is this man? They have a sort of a dummy or something. This kind of fake man in a stroller, and these kids. What is that dummy? Is that part of the fireworks night?
It said they're out collecting. So.
Oh, they're collecting.
They're like street. It's some like street performance. Maybe it's something to do with bonfire night.
Okay, let me wrap my head around this one more time here, okay? So
I think I might be wrong, but I think like they burn like an effigy on the bonfire as well, and it's meant to be like the guy that they captured.
Oh, it's like Burning Man, basically. They started Burning Man.
Yeah, it's like the British Burning Man.
So this kid, he gets at that's the mom from the end. Okay, she's saying well, I don't know where it looked like a school, but maybe this is something else, like an apartment building or something.
Over 1,000 people
It's a weird looking building.
Will get injured by fireworks.
Okay, so these kids are wheeling out this fake man.
They're just roaming the streets on their own.
But that's in the 70s. You could do that.
Yeah.
More than 2
You know where South Lambeth is?
South Lambeth, no.
thirds of them are children.
Is that, that's where they are. Oh yeah.
So these kids who are not, they're just trying to collect money with this dummy. They have this dummy with them, and they're trying to collect money from. I don't know.
Do you know where your
It almost kind of reminded me of that Verve.
child is in the weeks up to November the 5th?
November the 5th. Okay.
Out collecting? Getting fireworks from older children?
Oh, okay. So then these kids, this is what they do. They get money from people on the street. Then they buy the fireworks from an older kid. Yeah.
Parents. Where?
The kid licks his lips.
Yeah,
This one kid licks his lips. Okay,
he's
licks.
Hungry for it.
Yeah, like you said, he was hungry for it, and he just can't wait to start a fire. He's salivating. That's the reason you lick your lips, is because you're salivating, right? Well, also maybe his lips were dry, but
Where's your child?
Him licking his lips is probably the funniest part of this video. That he's just so, hungry.
He
Yeah,
just loves fire.
he wants
a
to
real
eat
pyro.
fire. Yeah.
Parents.
Also, the way this kid's kind of jonesing, he's kind of a little bit jittery or something like that. He's kind of
he's biting his lip.
He's biting his lip. He's snapping his head to the side.
Where's your child?
The way, this is just hilarious. The kid who is licking his lips and the way his eyebrows are raised and his
eyes are so wide.
He's got this sort of brow thing going on. Yeah, he's really intense.
Where's your child tonight? Where's that boy?
Boom. That's dark. That's dark, man. That's a dark.
Yeah, it's dark. I wonder what firework does that. It seems powerful.
That can blow kids to bits.
Blow kids to bits, yeah.
Okay, well that's
Salivating
cool.
kids.
They've got another one here. That's another "Where's Your Lad?" Should we look at that one or?
Yeah.
Are these ranked? Are they in any kind of order?
No, they're not ranked.
Do you feel like? Does this remind you of stuff from or no?
It's too old.
It's too old. It doesn't remind you of anything.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Which is why I think it's so interesting as well. It's like appearing to like another time. Like the kids out collecting, like that must have been a thing that went on there. And it's just weird.
Do you know where your lad's going tonight?
This one's a bit more. No, there's no story to this one. We'll see when we watch.
Okay, no story. Let's see what happens. Okay, there's no narrative here.
Not really.
It's short. 12
Yeah,
seconds.
it's the short version.
Oi, they said.
Do you know where your lad's going tonight?
That's interesting. Yeah, I like that. So there's not much to it. So what happens in this video is that there's a kid. He's in his room, and his friends, I guess, are calling to him. They're saying, "Hey, come on out." And I guess they're kind of punks because they're going, "Oi," right? Oi, come on, mate.
It's nighttime and they've got a football.
Yeah, and when he says football, he means soccer ball.
Soccer ball. Oh.
No, you're right. Everyone calls it football except for the United States, I guess. Maybe Canada. I don't know.
They're gonna play some night soccer.
Actually, I think they call it soccer in Japan, maybe. But yeah, they've got a ball. They're going to play with it. And look at how moody this is. The kids are outside, and they're next to this tree. It's winter because the tree is completely naked. There's no leaves at all on this tree. And there's this, I don't know, their shadows are being cast in front of them. It's really ominous in a way. There's these long shadows in front of these four kids. And I don't know what that light source is coming from, but it does remind me of the intro to Mr. Bean, actually. We talked about Mr. Bean before, doesn't it? And yeah, these kids are going, "Oi, come on, mate. We're going to play some ball. We're going to play some football, mate. Oi, mate. Do you want to play some night ball?" Night ball. And so the kid goes
They're
down.
playing night ball.
What?
They're playing night ball.
They're playing night ball.
Classic game of night ball.
He goes out. He grabs his keys.
Do you know where your lad's going tonight?
It's also funny that your lad. Do you know where your lad's going tonight?
No.
Do they call people lads? Instead of your son or your kid?
Yeah, my lad. Yeah,
So-
but it's like this. The whole point of this commercial is just parents were watching TV and they're meant to just realize, oh shit, where's my lad?
Right. Have you met my lads? This is Jeremy and Brian.
This is lad one.
Yeah. You have beautiful lads. I just want to tell you, you have beautiful lads. Do they do that? Is that how they refer to them?
Lads, yeah, some people would. For
Would
sure.
you like to have lads of your own?
I'd like to have a couple lads of my own to
You
play
would,
night
huh?
ball with.
Yeah. That's the only reason to have a lad, is you can play night ball with them. Do you know your lads? So that's what that isn't still a thing in England, is that they call kids, you call your kids a lad or son. Your son is a lad.
I feel some people definitely would. Depends
you?
what region you're in, I guess.
Would you?
Why not? It's fun.
Have you met my lads? I've got huge lads. Sounds like
I've got,
something.
and daughters are girl lads, I guess.
They're laddies. They're ladies.
Ladies, there we
Actually, that
go.
must be a thing. Actually, right? That's what ladies comes from. Is there's lads and ladies, right?
Yeah, must be.
Something like that, right? There must be something to that. Why did it become ladies and gentlemen? I mean, gentleman, a gentleman. He's a gentleman. It's interesting that how did that gentleman come to be? You know, a gentleman. Oh, he's a real gentleman, meaning he's a gentleman. He's very sensitive. No loud noises. He's a gentleman.
Yeah, they're all wimps.
Yeah, he's kind of a bit of a wuss, right? If you're a gentleman. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Where's my thing here? Where's this email? Okay, we got one here called Grain Drain. Is that a good? I mean, by the way, let me know if I should skip around or anything like that. You know?
Yeah, I think we should just go through them. They're all kind of short.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, cool. Let's see what we've got here. We got to. Let me share this crap again here. Okay. Here we go. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. Is that a dog? I don't know what this is. Let's see. Let's find out. Garage door's opening. Okay, some truck is dumping.
A grain pit looks like a sandpit to a child.
There's dumping grain, I guess, into some kind of receptacle here.
A grain pit looks like a sandpit to a child. It looks like somewhere nice to play, but it's not. It's like quicksand, but it's a way.
Okay, so this grain or whatever it is, it's being kind of drained, I guess, and some kind of doll. Okay, I get it. A doll's not supposed to be there. There was a girl or a guy or whoever or whatever, an older or a man. You know, it's implied, I guess, that they were in this grain pit, and they had their doll with them, and it's a little girl doll.
Way to drown without water. It will suck a child down before you can save it. So keep the children away.
Very dark.
And put a grid on it.
Again, very dark.
Dark. So they represented a kid or a lad with a doll. It's a little kind of kid doll, you know, a little girl doll. What?
A little crying kid doll.
Not only that, this is a little perverse. I mean, the doll has wearing a dress, but the dress is sort of lifted up so you can see the doll's underwear, the doll's knickers, right? That's what they call them.
Yeah.
And then you also, or pants, they call them pants, right?
Yeah.
You can see the girl's pants. And then also she's wearing these socks, the doll, and the socks are pretty dirty looking, you know? There's something very, what do you call it, violated about this doll, it feels like, you know what I mean? Or something kind of dark about the doll itself. And the doll sinks into this grain pit, and you hear the voice of a real girl getting sort of sucked down into the pit.
It's like quicksand, but it's a way to drown without water. It will suck a child down before.
First of all, the phrase "suck a child down" is a bit wrong. It's a bit wrong, I think. It's a bit foul.
Child down.
Dude, the shot of this doll going down, it is truly. I mean, this is obscene. I mean, can you see my mouse?
I can see your mouse. Yeah. That's obscene.
This is obscene right here. I mean, it's kind of an upskirt, sort of soiled pants kind of shot here, and it's a bit disturbing.
Before you can save it. So keep the children away. And put a grid on it.
Put a grid on it, huh?
How many people had grain pits? Like, this is aimed at like 3 people.
Right, totally. I mean, it's probably just aimed at old McDonald.
One guy.
One farmer,
blowing kids in
old
his pit.
McDonald. Did you grow up with old McDonald?
Oh yeah, old McDonald, yeah.
You did. You had that.
Old
you had
Ronald McDonald.
Did you have old McDonald? The old McDonald had a farm. EIEIO.
Oh yeah.
You've got that in England.
Yeah, we got that in England.
Old McDonald, eh?
Had a farm, yeah. EIEIO.
Okay, got it. Interesting. Did you have row your boat?
Yeah, we had row your boat.
we had row our boat. Yeah, we rowed our boat. Yeah.
Did you have the wheels on the bus?
Yeah, we had that. Yeah, wheels on the bus.
So they're universal.
It's all. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if they have that in Australia.
Wheels in the bus, mate.
They go round and round.
They go round and round. They go round and round.
This is New Zealand.
Wheels in the bus. They go round and round.
Put a grid on it, huh? Hey, put a grid on it. It sounds like put a lid on it, obviously, right?
Oh, put a grid on it.
And it stays on this shot for a long time. Look how
that's
long
another
this
thing
is.
They did.
That's weird. Look at how long this is. What? They just have a shot of a grid. By grid, they mean sort of a lid or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it, but
it's a lid.
It's a lid that is sort of see-through, you know. Look at this irresponsible guy right here. He's got no grid. This guy's got no grid. This guy does not look like a farmer, by the way. He looks like he works in stocks, you know, in the 70s.
A grain pit looks like...
What kid would want to go? I guess it does look somewhat enticing, I guess, to go into this. It almost looks like, you know, I mean, it's akin to a ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese's or something.
Yeah, that's what he said, a sand pit. So.
Yeah, grain pit.
Like a sand pit to a child.
Oh, sand pit. Okay, got it.
Like
Yeah, he does say that. Yeah.
Nice to play.
Right, you're right. It is like a sand pit. Yeah.
But it's not.
Sandbox.
It's like quicksand. But it's a way to drown.
This violated doll right here.
Water.
Who dropped the doll in there, by the way? That guy?
It will suck a child down.
So.
Suck a child down. That's the phrase of the podcast. Suck a. Gosh, if it wasn't so lewd, I would put that. We could put that as the title of the episode, but I just think it might get dinged.
Before you can save it. So keep the children away. And put a grid on it.
Okay, this is on for 11 seconds here. Put a grid on it. It's just a shot of a grid, and it says put a grid on it, and it's just 10 seconds. I mean, it's still going.
I guess it's for people to just process what they just saw.
Yeah, really just drive it home, you know? Put a grid on it, huh? What else do we have here? We've got Peach and Hammer. Peach and Hammer, huh?
Yeah, so there's a lot of weird conceptual stuff going on with these PIFs as well.
PIFs. How did you learn that phrase? Is that something you grew up with? PIF?
No. I saw it when I was getting these videos.
It can happen anywhere to anyone.
Hold on, look at that license plate, by the way. Bro, it said.
An ordinary street. A moment's
hold on, look at this license plate. This license plate on this car says bro. Bro,
Yeah,
that's kind of funny. Bro. That's interesting. I've been getting into license plates lately, but
oh yeah,
does he
Broseph.
know? Does he know? Yeah, Broseph. It kind of does seem like Broseph in a way. Yeah, it does actually because it's Bro 951 F. So the 5 looks like like an S, and then the 1 looks like an I. It's a Broseph. Bro 9, Sif.
Bro 9, Sif.
Bro 9, Sif. Yo, Bro 9, Sif. He's like telling the guy in the back seat. He's kind of going the wrong way on the roundabout. He's like, Bro 9, Sif, Bro 9. I don't know, whatever that means. Whatever that means. He's like, it's almost like it's some expression to mean turn the other way or something like that.
Yeah.
Bro 9, Sif. Sif is some sort of slang for bro, really. Like, dude.
To anyone.
All right, see you later, mate. Thanks for the comics. He just got his new issue of Spider-Man. Thanks, mate. I can't wait to read this. I'll see it. I'll give you my full review tomorrow.
An ordinary
Can't wait to see what Peter Parker's up to.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Peter Parker at it again.
Couldn't even
Oh,
wait to get home.
shite. I just got hit in my leg. This guy's carelessly reading his comic book, walking down the street. And look, you got to see the video to believe it. All right. So youtube.com/thepoundcast. But he's got this comic book he's looking at, reading, and he steps down into the street, not looking, and then he just gets slammed by the car.
He got bro-9'd by that car.
He got bro-9'd, yeah.
An ordinary street. A moment.
I can't wait to dig into me Spider-Vans. I love looking at seeing what Peter Parker's up to. Let's see. This guy's a funny bloke, isn't he? He's got his photo covers. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, I just broke my leg. So they kind of showed it. They sort of symbolized his leg getting broken by showing a piece of fruit getting hit by a hammer.
Yeah.
So, okay, the car, Bro-9 hits him. It's pretty good stunt work, actually, if I'm being honest.
That is good stunt work.
Did you hear the noise he makes? He actually, that's funny. I believe that was done in post. I think this whole thing was done in post, actually. The sound, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
Definitely.
there's a peach that gets just slammed by a hammer, and that's meant to sort of represent his leg getting broken. Oof. We got Gallagher over here who did the insert here on the peach getting... Oh, that's why you named it Peach Hammer. Okay. So now it's back. It's like a cartoon. He's back. He's all good now. Or maybe he's healed, you know? We've got the same man. This man is an older gentleman, by the way. He's a gentleman.
He's an old gentleman.
He's an old gentleman. His body is soft,
Comic book
like
freak.
His thigh is the consistency of a peach. That's how gentle he is, you know? Which isn't too gentle, but you know, you put a hammer to it, it's gonna get torn up. He's having a stroll down Waldegrave Road.
There isn't a crossing nearby. Be extra careful. Use your eyes.
So he's looking around. He's biting his lip. He's like, "I better watch out for a car. I better watch out for an automobile. Last time I got my leg busted open.
Like a peach to a hammer.
Yeah, I don't want that. Don't want me peaches getting blasted again."
Use your eyes and ears before you cross the road.
Looking around. All right, no car. And that'd be funny if... Okay, it'd be funny if you looked around. Oh, it'd be funny if you looked around and he still got hit by the car. He's looking around. He looks left. He looks right, and he goes, "Okay, it's safe." Boom. Bro-9 just comes in and sifts him again. Bro-9 sift.
I mean, maybe his testicles burst. That seems like what symbolizes the peach and the hammer.
Oh my gosh, he's having PTSD or something. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Maybe this represents his balls getting slammed, you know?
Can't argue with a car. Eyes and ears.
I mean, that's pretty gruesome, actually, the way that the hammer hammers into the peach, and it just...
Well, this flesh is everywhere.
Yeah, it's almost like it looks... I mean, I hate to tell you this, but it looks like semen. And it, just to add to your whole ball theory, you know, that it represents his balls, it's more like... eyes and ears. It says eyes and ears on the caption here, but it's more like dick and balls, or it's more like hammer and balls. That's what it is. It's hammer. You know, there's Arm and Hammer. You know that brand. It's more like balls and hammer here. Hammer and ball. Eyes and ears more like balls and hammer. So his balls get hit by the car and they explode.
It's your lookout.
It's your balls. Eyes and ears, it's your balls. One more time. He's coming from the comic book shop here.
It can happen anywhere.
Bros, they're just, this bro guy is just...
It can happen anywhere.
Doing his whole bro thing here. It's funny that the car that hits him is called Bro. Yeah. I mean, it's perfect. It's actually perfect. This is actually the most perfect PSA I've ever seen. Thanks, mate. I'll give you my full review. I'll give you my full review tomorrow, mate, when I finish this issue. But I can't wait to dig in, man. What's Parker gonna be up to? This bloke is just such a. I can't wait to see what he does next. Oh, my balls! What do they call balls in England?
Nuts? No, that's probably over here.
Well, let's just
You say
say it's
nuts.
his penis, though. He goes,
Can happen anywhere.
I can't wait
to
to look
anyone.
into this
An
issue
ordinary
of
street,
Spider-Man. What's
a
he, is he
moment's
going to
thought.
actually, go on and... Oh, me willy!
Yeah,
Did I
that's
say
good.
willy? His willy just got slammed. Oh,
If there
gosh.
isn't a crossing
This is 2 years
nearby,
later. Oh,
Be
finally I had
extra
my willy put back in.
use your
It's
eyes
been
and
installed.
ears.
I can't
Can't wait to go back home and use it.
I can't wait to go back home and use me willy. I can't wait to finally pee in peace. Looking around here.
Argue with a car.
Oh, my willy! Oh, my new willy just got slammed again.
But it kind of looks like it happens to him again at the end.
Do you call it a willy?
Yeah, sometimes.
I think he's just having PTSD, though. I think he just can't. He's stuck in that moment. It's on a loop, you know?
Penis and
You can't argue with a car. Eyes and ears.
Can't argue with a car,
Before look at.
but you can argue with a hammer. Wait, you call it willy?
sometimes.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
When you were younger more?
Yeah. Yeah,
Is
yeah.
willy
When you,
kind of...
when you're younger, it's the only word for it.
So it's kind of like calling
You
it...
graduate to penis at about 13.
Yeah, it's almost like calling it a peepee or something like that. Oh, my peepee. Oh, my willy. Actually, how much time have we done? I can't even... Okay, maybe we do another 10 minutes or something, I guess. But we probably won't get through all these, so we'll save them for another time. In fact, we'll probably... Yeah. Do we... we'll just go in order, I guess. We actually, no, maybe we should stop here and then get into maybe a call real quick.
Yeah, okay. Let's
do that, actually. Let's do a call here to see what shakes loose on this call, okay? Okay, here we go. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Doug can chime in later because this is Nick calling from Connecticut.
Hey, Doug and Brett. This is Nick calling from New Haven, Connecticut. I have an annoyance, pet peeve. It has to do with pounding. Sometimes when people give you...
Has to do with pounding. I wonder if this, wonder what kind of pounding we're talking about here. You know what I mean? Are we talking about, fist fighting? Or are we talking about, sexual relations?
Intimate pounding.
Yeah, intimate pounding. Are we talking about baking? Are we talking, making dough? Are we talking about...
We're making that
about
English dough.
I was just about to... Exactly. You read my mind. You read my mind.
It has to do with pounding. Sometimes when people give you a pound, like fist pound, they do it way too...
Okay, so they're talking about fisting. He's talking about fisting here. Talking about when people sort of pound their fist into your sort of rectal cavity. That's, I think, what's going on here.
Sometimes when people give you a pound, like fist pound, they do it way too hard, and then it hurts your knuckles.
Okay, so they're going fist to fist.
He's talking about his brown knuckle, right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. He's trying to talk about that dirty knuckle. That dirty brown knuckle. Okay, so...
And,
I'll take it back.
And, I've talked to people about it and been like, listen, can you not pound me so hard? And they still just continue to do it. And so I don't know, I guess I got to just stop going in for the pound, but I don't like the handshake either. Brett, I know you're on the same page. Sometimes a pound is easier, but you run the risk of it hurting you. So, can you figure that out for me? Thanks.
We got a real gentleman over here.
Yeah, right. I know. He gets pounded, and it's like basically it's like a hammer going to a peach, All right, look. My suggestion here is that you got to start wearing the power glove. You got to wear a power glove. You got to start wearing gloves in general, and then under the glove you can wear sort of some metal fittings. So you'll be protected. I wonder if that would still hurt though. If you got pounded, you know, is it going to hurt if you're wearing metal? Because that means they're pounding the metal into your. Well, they're not hitting it as hard because already. You need some kind of brass knuckle.
Yeah, brass knuckle is the way
You get
to go.
that. You got to go. You got to graduate from brown knuckle to brass knuckle. Okay. Once you kind of upgrade from brown to brass, you're going to be kicking butt. Here's what you do. I mean, there's so many things you can do. Okay. I mean, if you do the bump or the pound or whatever, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. One thing I used to do a lot is, and I'll still do this. I'll still do this now. If someone comes at me with the fist, I grab it, grab the fist. Okay. Then again, that might hurt too if they're going hard. So here's what this is another thing I do. If someone comes at me with a fist, I go like this. I slap the fist. I slap it, you know, and then I put my fist out for them to slap. So it goes like that, and then like that. And then so you kind of just do it like that. It's almost like giving each other 5. And that will make it so that nobody's getting pounded here. They're just getting slapped.
You could carry around those like karate boards. When they come at you with a quick fist, you just pull one of those up.
That's actually a great idea. That's a great idea. You know what? You got to carry around a bunch of wooden boards. And just carry it around like a sack. You put it in a sack, and then you might as well, just to justify the sack, start wearing a white beard, so that people think, oh, that's why he has the sack, is because he's Santa Claus or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have Santa Claus in England, right?
Yeah, we get him over there.
Yeah, okay. He tours England as well.
Yeah, he tours England.
Cool, yeah. And so you got to justify the sack by wearing a white beard. And so you carry around a sack. In the sack is just unlimited supply. I mean, virtually unlimited supply of wooden boards. Anytime someone comes at you with a fist, boom, you just hold the board up, and then you go, and then you judge them on their punch. You know, say, yeah, I'll give you an 8 for that one.
Do you know us?
What?
And I think I used to do like jiu-jitsu or karate when I was a kid, and they made you say us.
Us?
Yeah.
No, we did kiais. I took Tong Soo Do when I was younger, you know, and
it was Taekwondo that I did.
Yeah, Tang Soo Do. I think Taekwondo might be a branch off of Tang Soo Do, I think, or something like that. They're related. They're Korean martial arts. Both of them. Tang Soo Do. Well, we did kiais. You know, we went kiai. You didn't do that?
We didn't go kiai, no.
People had all their different ways of doing kiais. I mean, they did at my friend's karate. I called it karate, but it's not technically karate. But he went to Taekwondo. First of all, Philip Rhee trained there. Philip Rhee, who was in Best of the Best, I think, Best of the Best and Best of the Best 2, and also Thomas Ian Griffin. Is it Griffin or Griffith? Thomas Ian Griffith from the Karate Kid 3 trained there. I saw him there because I went to my friend's place and I saw Thomas Ian Griffith working out there and stretching. I saw him stretching and stuff. He was getting real straight, stretching his legs fully, just full out. Anyway, my friend was saying that there was 2 different guys there who had these kiais. One of them, the guy was a slow punching guy, and he would go, 8th, 8th, 8th. So that's how he did his kind of sound. And then the other guy was really quick. He would go, hiccup, 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 hiccup. Kind of did these hiccups. I think at my place, there was a guy who used to go, Hellsbug. One guy used to go.
You could just do your own noise.
That's what you do. I think the idea is it starts as a ki and then it morphs into your own. You make it your own.
Oh, okay.
So if I started going, first of all, there's another guy who used to go, Aesop, 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 Aesop. I thought he was saying Aesop, as in Aesop's Fables. Aesop, Aesop. And then there was a guy, Hellsbug. And then I used to go, I started, Bro9. Bro9. I guess that's what all those things are. Shoryuken. Shoryuken.
Oh yeah,
Hadouken.
right, yeah.
So I used to go. I used to say, Kiai, and then it morphed. I tried to be really precise. I said Kia. I'm going to do Kiai, but then eventually kind of did become morph into Kia, yeah, Kiai, Kia, 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 and then that's how the people at the good people at Kia came up with their brand name. They said, "What are we going to call this car we're making?" Wait a second. Listen to that guy doing those sounds. Kia. Yeah. Okay. So what your sound was oofs?
Oos.
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 A noose.
Noose?
A noose.
A noose. A noose. A noose. That's what happens when you get pounded in your brown knuckle. You go, a noose. You're kind of having a conversation. Yeah, I was actually reading the new Spider-Man. It was actually pretty news. Somebody, the guy from the comic book shop came out. He pounded
Someone
me.
hammered his brown peach.
It's like, yeah, oh, look at, let's see, Peter Parker's up to it. Hey, news. What'd you do? Don't you know I'm a gentleman? Don't you know I'm a gentleman? So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like maybe we should, well, okay, we'll do one. I was thinking maybe we should wrap it up, but let's do one problem here.
Okay.
If you've got one.
A voicemail or okay, a written problem.
No,
Okay.
yeah, a written one, yeah. Hey, news! Sounds almost kind of some kind of Yiddish guy going, David, come over here. I want to take, let me take a look at your anus. Or it sounds like the name of some sort of, anus, butthole, anus, come here.
Let me kiss you.
Dickhead, anus, come here, come to grandpa's lap. Today, they're twins. Today, dickhead, anus, today is your bar mitzvah. Today you become a man. When you become a man, you get pounded in your brown knuckle. Anus.
It's your brown nine, sir.
It's your brown nine. It's your brown nine today. Anus, today is your brown nine. Sif. Like a rabbi or something.
Okay, so we have one from Alex here. It says, when you go to stay at your friend's house on holiday and they offer you couch cushions on the floor as a bed.
Hold on a second. This guy said on holiday?
On holiday.
Wow, okay. He's like that. Okay, you go, okay, so you stay at your friend's house on holiday and they offer
Could be a
you.
British boy.
Yeah. They offer you, what? Brown cushions? What?
Couch cushions.
Oh,
on
couch
the floor
cushions.
as a bed. So he said holiday and couch. That's different. It would be sofa cushions if he was British.
Well, there's sofa here too. They don't have couch at all there.
Not really, no.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's Australian or something like that.
Yeah, probably Australia.
Maybe he's Australian. Maybe he's Australian. Maybe he's Australian. Maybe he's Australian.
All right. Sorry. Okay, what do you do with the cushions?
So when you stay at your friend's house on holiday and they offer you couch cushions on the floor as a bed,
Uh-huh.
well, you got to worm your way into your friend's bed.
You got to seduce your friend.
Yeah, you got to seduce your friend.
Yeah,
you got to do like a kind of like a sexy Mrs. Doubtfire kind of thing.
Oh, you mean you actually pretend to be somebody else?
Yeah, this is what you do. You go down to the Goodwill, you get some women's clothes, a blonde wig.
Yeah.
And then you take some photos, you set up a dating profile, you match, you go out on a date.
All right.
You woo your friend, and then he's going to invite you back. And you're not going to sleep on the couch cushions when he invites you back. You're going straight to that bed.
You also could maybe just maybe you don't even need to even go through all the trouble of dressing up like a woman or anything. Just get some butt implants. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter if it's your butt or Doubtfire's butt or whatever. He looks at that butt and he thinks to himself, damn, I need that in my bed with me. Because I need something to cuddle up with. I want to sleep in between the crack right there. You get those nice butt implants, you know? You could just stuff yourself too. Stuff put some socks in your buttock. He'll think it's big.
Yeah, before you go on holiday, you go get a Brazilian butt lift. When you show up, there's no way he's going to let you sleep on those couch cushions.
Well, he's gonna want that in his bed.
Yeah.
This is what you need to do, man. You got to start using LA looks in your hair, okay? You got to put some LA looks. You got to start wearing sunglasses. You got to wear a leather jacket, okay? And no shirt, just a leather jacket, okay? And actually, maybe not even anything else. Maybe nothing else, just a leather jacket and then some Doc Martens. And he's going to be so turned on. I mean, you got to start talking to him with a deep voice. You got to go, "Yeah, I can't wait to sleep on the floor tonight." And he's going to go, "Oh, damn, sleep on the floor. This is, I can't wait to come into those cushions." Tell him, I get wet dreams, right? He's not going to want you to get wet dreams on his cushions. He's going to be kind of turned on by it. He's going to say, "I want that in my bed." Because you know how that guy has wet dreams too. So basically, he's prepared. He's got a sponge bed, and he's prepared. He soaks that in every night anyway. So, he's going to want you. He's going to think, "Oh man, I don't want that in my cushions." I sleep in a soaker, so maybe you should come sleep with me because you could soak up.
Get in.
Soak up. I think you just got to seduce him. Get sexy with yourself, I mean, start working on your thighs, man. Get the Thigh Master, okay? Start doing that 3 times a day, okay? Your thighs are going to be looking thick, man. I mean, no hammer will penetrate your thigh if you use the Thigh Master. Did they get Thigh Master out there?
Yeah.
They did. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Who promoted it? Because they had Suzanne Summers was promoting it here.
I don't know who promoted it.
A blonde woman?
It's like a shopping channel thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think that's the idea there. What was his name? Nick or something like that?
Alex
Yeah,
just got thick thighs.
Alex, get those thighs.
Then you can read your Spider-Mans without looking across the road.
Yeah, I mean, you can get hit by a Bro 9 Sif, and you will not
walk in.
I mean, you're
walking straight to your friend's bed.
You'll make damage to the car, if anything. You're going to damage the Bro 9, Your friend's going to love it. They'll never be sleeping on the floor again. And if you do have to sleep on the floor, your thighs can take it. It's like your thighs. You can sleep on your own thighs. Ice. When you make love to your friend and you're in the bed, you can start making sounds like this. Ice.
So I'd say that one's solved.
Okay. Should we do one more? Or should we wrap it up? I'm not sure how long
have we been an hour?
I think we have been doing an hour, but I think we have been doing an hour. I think we should. Okay. I guess we'll try to wrap it. Okay. Well, look. I mean, how many suggestions did you get, or how many things did you get? Problems did you get?
There was around 15.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
So we're not going to get through.
Well, you know what? We're probably going to do. You and I will probably do another episode next week. So we'll get into all that then.
Okay, we'll do the part 2 of this episode next week.
Yeah, or whatever, or we'll make it its own thing too. Whatever. But what I do want to tell you is this: we are going to continue going. It's called Unzipped, and somebody asked me. I've been doing these top 10 lists or top 5 lists on the Patreon as well. Patreon.com/Poundcast. Top 10 Michael Jackson's or top 5 Michael Jackson songs. Billy Joel. I put a Billy Joel list up recently. Stevie Wonder, Janet Jackson, Madonna, to name a few. Or to name all of them, actually, I think. Anyway, someone was saying, okay, how about top 5 or so smooth jazz tracks? And I thought, that seems daunting to me because I don't even know what that means, really. Okay, and we're going to try to figure out what constitutes a smooth jazz on the Unzipped, and we're going to go full blast audio. Okay, we're going to get, we're uploading this directly to Patreon. We're not worried about any copyright issues. It's going to be great. We're going to dig in, and I don't know how familiar you are with smooth jazz, but we'll maybe not.
I'm looking forward to it.
But then maybe you can help sort of think that doesn't
Define
sound
it.
smooth. Yeah, help define it, because smooth jazz can mean a lot of things, and I'm going to get into that because there is a little bit of a fine line between jazz fusion and smooth jazz, and that's the problem, because there's a lot of jazz fusion tracks that I like a lot, but I don't think they're quite smooth jazz. But even though they do appear on smooth jazz playlists and stuff a lot of times, and anyway, all right, we'll get into all that. Check us out, patreon.com/Poundcast. Thank you to Jack Birch for filling in today for Doug, and also your behind the scenes stuff.
Watch Poundhouse. All episodes out now.
All of the Poundhouse episodes are now out. Now, to anybody who was part of the different tiers on Indiegogo, the behind the scenes video which Jack made is that's going to be coming. That's coming out. Well, I think we were thinking about having that come out. Oh, it's probably out already, actually, by the time this episode is out. So, so yeah, by the time you listen to this, that is out to you. So I think the way that's going to work is, well, whatever. There's going to be an email sent out to those people in that tier and above, or it's a posting that's going to be on the Indiegogo page. I'm not really sure. Actually, I'm going to figure that out. And then on March 10th will be we'll do the Q&A for the people who sign up for that. Okay. So anyway, thank you to everybody. And are you still there, or did you leave? I think
I'm still here.
Oh, you are there still. I don't know. Your video's gone. It's okay.
Okay, I'm back.
So anyway, that's it. Thanks to everybody. And now either we'll see you in Unzipped, or you will hear the full version of that Jason Odd track right now. So okay, goodbye, everybody.
Get some junk off my hunch.
Ooh, look at that Quasimodo looking girl right there. She coming this way. Ooh, with a hump.
She's gonna be love drunk off this booty.
Booze or butt.
Love drunk off this booty.
Booze or butt.
Stretch it out.
I could be your baby.
Stretch it out. Grind it right quick.
It's like nut, bruh.
What's that?
It's like a dingleberry.
Get the rope.
You can make it a triple.
If it fits in a nipple.
Tickle.
Simple.
Pop it like a pimple. I'm gonna strap up a bug ball bat.
And I jack that app. Flap my jack.
Let me just hear a little hunchback.
I'm going to make you drunk off my hump.
Yeah.
Love drunk off this booty.
Booze or butt.
Stretch it out, make it gooey.
Slurp or suck.
Yeah. Suck a Gervais Ricky.
Gervais Ricky. Grind it up sticky, suck a Gervais Ricky.
What are you gonna do with your vagina and breasts? Are you gonna do something interesting with your vagina and breast, and something with perhaps my penis and my buttocks?
Hey Brent.
What?
Or maybe this is the whole song.